First of all, Baker, you got bent back pretty good there. I don't know if that was one of those scary, Gumby moments that you had to have. Just how were you able to get out of that, and how did you tough it out?
Yeah, it was pretty scary, to be honest with you. Just getting pinned down, just those scary moments, and then obviously a late hit coming on top of that. So luckily it wasn't worse than it was, so thank God for that. But yeah, Cade presented a good little check down right there in front of me, and he was able to make a play after that.
You were able to hit Mike first pass play of the game on an 18-yard completion. I know you talked earlier in the week about wanting to be more aggressive. Was that the idea to attack earlier on downs?
Yeah, I mean, just taking advantage of our one-on-ones. Just trusting our guys. I think you saw that throughout the game, and yeah, and obviously unfortunate to lose Mike during the game, but our young guys are playing well. I think you saw that firsthand. Chris stepped up in a big way. Still need to get him a touchdown. Underthrew him right before the half. Just a bad throw on the interception, and then on that late fade ball right before we scored a DT. Just trying to get him in the end zone, but everybody was playing well.
Hey, Baker, what do you attribute to the fact, you've had issues with turnovers, but you've been fantastic this year. What has changed for you, and you play with obviously more confidence?
It was a great team. Everybody's on the same page, and just everybody's doing their job. It comes down to little details when you're playing against a good team like that. And so, yeah, obviously would like to have that one throwback today, but it's a physical error. That wasn't anything mental. That was just a bad throw. So, yeah, we can correct those.
Just what does this do for your confidence, for the team's frame of mind to be able to go into the bye week, an early bye, 3-1?
It's good for us. I mean, obviously early bye is, it's going to be a grind down the stretch for us, but when you're looking at how we're at injury-wise, it's coming at a good time. And just momentum-wise, having a good division win against a very physical opponent, this couldn't have come at a better time for us.
How are you guys able to sort of troubleshoot today and adapt when, whether it's an injury or the running game comes and goes and you have to find ways to get the ball downfield?
It comes down to everybody paying attention during meetings, practice, next man up mentality, and just everybody being on the same page when it comes down, like I mentioned about the turnovers. It's everybody's on the same page no matter who's in there. You got to know your job and do it at a high level, and our young guys did that at the same time today as our veterans.
It seemed like you had that 83-yard drive or whatever it was, a lot of plays. You had shovel passes and end arounds. Did it feel like you got in a little zone there with Dave?
Yeah, no, definitely. We were finally able to get into a groove. It's just a matter of us getting that that first drive going. Obviously, the first one I think was a 6-play drive, but we hurt ourselves a little bit. But yeah, we finally were able to get into a rhythm, and then that's when we can dial it up, and the guys are on the same page. So you see all the different unique plays, but we practice those, and so we just have to be able to do the simple little things right early on to get into that rhythm.
It seemed like you used your legs more today, maybe by you had to, but
yeah.
just what smart scrambles there.
Yeah, there was a couple there. I mean, early on in the game, Thad Lewis pointed out that they're not accounting for me, and then just that last third down right before Chase hit the long field goal. Dave's telling me, we just need 5 yards right here. So we were looking for obviously to convert the first down, but just getting it into field goal range and letting Chase. I mean, he's consistent for us, so getting him into range.
Do you take it personally if they don't account for you?
No, it's just, I don't take it personally. I'm not the athlete that our skill guys are. I know better than that.
What do you think of your? I don't think too many people outside of your building would have thought you'd be in first place after 4 games. What does it say about where you guys are and how confident are you about?
It shows just the accountability within our building. Knowing to do your job, not letting any outside noise affect us. And so right now the narrative's going to flip, and we have to even, keep that mindset even more so. You can't change whether people are patting you on the back or talking trash about you, but we've known all along what we have in this building. We've been saying it since the off season, and we just got to keep getting better and better. That was the first complimentary football game we've had, and it was a good one.
You've been singing Mike's praises since you got here, but
Yep.
To be able to get a win in such a hostile environment, a divisional win, to do it when you don't even have him for a full 2 quarters, just what does that say about this team?
We're never out of the fight. I think we have a team of very, very strong-minded men, and just staff in general. They're going to put people in position to win and make plays. And I just can't say enough about our defense at the same time. 9 points against that offense as well. That's incredible. And they had Alvin back as well. So kudos to our guys on the defensive side of the ball, and we just played well as a unit.
Saints defense hasn't allowed many points at all last dozen games. What does that do for y'all's confidence offensively?
Today shows us if we do the little things right, what we're capable of doing. I had mentioned it after the Eagles game. That's a very good defense as well, and we kind of we missed it on that one. Didn't do little things right. A good defense is going to take advantage of it, but today it was a different story.
When we talked to you this week, you had talked about witnessing the Bucs Saints rivalry from afar. What was it like for you today, being in the thick of it?
Obviously, not having Mike there, I think it was a little bit less of the drama, but there was still a trash talk going back and forth. You love it. It's a passionate rivalry, whether they want to say it or not, but it's a physical game when we play New Orleans.
How much was coming from you?
I plead the fifth.
One more? Okay, good. Antoine's coming in too right now.
Thanks, Baker.
Thank you.